The Bale bicycle kick we will be telling our grandkids about. The actual quality of the final, objectively, you are having a better time going back and watching 2018 than you are going back and watching 2015, and nobody could chat shit to me about that. We are ranking the last 12 Champions League finals. We've had some all-timers. We've had some stinkers over the years, but I think every final since 2012
or 2013.
2013, we're putting in a tier list today. What are the tiers, Antoine?
So obviously we have the GOAT category.
Of course.
The one GOAT category.
This is for next year's final.
This is, yeah, it's reserved actually. This is the format that we did last time with the transfers, right? So you have one team or one final in the GOAT tier, 3 finals in the huge final tier, big final, solid. If you need to go rewatch it, you
Very
should.
memorable.
Good final, decent. Nothing to complain about.
Valid.
Three teams there as well. We not here, of course.
The best category.
The best. Some would say the best.
Some would say the best category.
Because some finals we were just weird. We're not here.
Yeah, we're just not here.
We're not here for it. And then finally, the snooze fest.
Yeah.
Where
they should all be in there, but
this is the last 10 Champions League final, and if we had more space for the snooze fest category, we seriously should have put more. We'll go in no particular order, starting with the most recent one: Real Madrid Dortmund 2024.
Dortmund had the lead, right?
You know what?
No, 2-0.
You know what? This one is not going that low just because of like the narratives over it. And watching the game, you were just like really hoping that like Royce could just do something.
They didn't play that bad.
But you knew. I remember
I don't
watching
think
that,
you
dude.
did,
You
though.
absolutely knew how that was going to go. It was 0-0 at halftime, but nobody thought that Dortmund were going to do anything.
I thought
all collectively, we all went, we know how the script is going to go.
They weren't playing that bad.
we knew how the script was gonna go, but in
Yeah, they
that
played
first
well in
half,
the
let's
first
not
half.
forget they were the ones with the better chances.
They were.
I remember Karim Adeyemi had like an open goal that he missed, or
Yeah.
something like that, where one of the defenders.
Yeah, it was
come
like
back.
a half breakaway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a post in there as well for Dortmund.
Yeah.
I mean, at the beginning of the game and in the first half specifically, Dortmund, they have a lot of chances to make it 1-0. They have a lot of chances to go up on the scoreline. So just based off of that, I don't think it's a bad final because both teams have had chances, right? So I'm leaning.
I'm going good final.
Good.
Just from the names on here, we have to go bottom a good final.
Julian,
I'm
there's
thinking we not
there-
here, bro.
before-
I know this is going to be... I wasn't
There's-
in tentative snooze fest. I did not... I just didn't enjoy last year's final.
That's fair.
Because I knew how it was going to go.
I didn't really either, but then there's 4-1
Carvajal,
before
right?
this.
Scored the first goal.
Carvajal
know.
scored the first goal.
So we got to pick our poison here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say tentative snooze fest, because I know there's going to be many more.
fest? Are you
Snooze
serious?
fest is crazy.
crazy.
Bro, I didn't like it, dude,
It
'cause I
also
knew how
had
was
the
gonna
best.
go.
It also had such a good narrative.
Like
It
you'll
was, but it was the narratives that we missed out on. I remember when it was the Champions League semifinals last year, I ranked which potential finals would be the most hype, and bottom of those options was this final right here.
But
I
did it
did not
deliver?
like it.
But did it deliver expectations? The expectations.
It delivered expectations to
didn't.
a fault because I knew Real Madrid are going to win this game, and they did comfortably, even though Dortmund looked good in the first half. If Dortmund won the final, or if it was close, then it would be good.
So you're saying if
but
Dortmund-
even while it was close at halftime, I remember being so unimpressed. I remember the TNT or CBS panel was going like, yeah, well, we know how this is going to go. Like we know how this is going to go.
I just don't think you can judge this final being bad just because Dortmund didn't finish their chances. We still all had that hope after the first half that Dortmund were able to do something.
Yeah.
Even though deep down we knew that it would probably be another Courtois masterclass and then Real Madrid would go on to win 1-0. What Dortmund had shown in the first half was worthy of us thinking that they could do something.
And low key, like Madrid's first win in like
2 years.
a little bit.
2 years.
Oh yeah.
This was peak Black Magic Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Last year's campaign was the reason why nobody gave Arsenal a chance this year. Is because Real Madrid, this is right after the Bayern tie, the Husserl winner, the Real Madrid just refusing to lose.
Yeah, Leipzig.
This is peak. Just it's impossible for them to lose in the Champions League, and that narrative, I'm sorry, played a part in how I perceived this final. To my fault, I should have been excited, but I just wasn't because I knew exactly how this final was gonna go, and that is why, to me, it's at least a we not here. Now, I
Okay,
also
so can we aggregate it into...
I also recognize that there are some stinkers on this
There's
list,
some bad
which will
ones.
probably boost this one higher than I actually have it. But
Where are you
Whatever.
putting it? Good final?
Good final.
Okay, so we're
Bottom.
aggregating it to good
I think
final.
if that's
Yeah,
the
it's
bar
good
for
final.
good final,
bottom,
I think
bottom
we're,
of good final.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom of good final.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a great final.
Yeah,
Bottom of
good
good
final.
Champions League,
final.
Champions League
Move on.
finals are not in a
Move
good
on.
place.
Good
Move on.
final.
Good
Good
final.
final.
But go
You
on.
want to talk about a snooze fest? City Chelsea 2021.
Yeah, you can put it.
My
I couldn't even tell you what
goodness
happened in that game.
gracious.
You know what? High because City
Kai
lost,
Havertz.
I will have it higher. I'll have it a we
Are
not
you
here.
serious right now?
City
you
Who
serious?
beating
invited him, bro?
City beating City beating Inter. I have lower because
No.
ah.
Come on.
That was
Okay,
a
no,
game.
fine,
That
fine.
was-
You know
Loki-
what? No, fine. Quality of the game was terrible.
fest.
I was just excited and nervous
Quality of the
because I
game was
wanted
terrible.
Chelsea to win.
The seats weren't fully filled because
Hey.
of COVID still.
Shout
What
out
can you do?
Cal.
What can you do?
All of these.
Hey.
Maybe
all
go
of
to the
these.
bottom of we not here.
Yeah, maybe in the bottom of we not here.
You know what? Yeah,
Top
fair
of
enough.
snooze fest.
It was a bag. I would not want to rewatch.
You know
that
what?
Game.
I'll put it in bottom and we not here.
Okay.
Only for Kai.
I remember seeing Sergio Aguero crying. Just made that a great.
Like
final
there's
for
like
me.
kind of moments there towards the end where
Messi
City,
hate, City hate.
Okay,
I'll
I'll put it
always
back
hate
in,
City, bro.
Snooze fest.
there's moments there towards the end of the game where City are kind of coming back. I was gonna say City. Where City are kind of pushing for that goal. I remember
Were
Aguero
they,
had a
though?
last minute shot that just sailed
Yeah.
right over the bar. But
Mara's
throughout the
last-minute
entirety of
chance,
the
I remember.
game, like the 90 minutes, I wouldn't recommend going back and watching that.
I was watching.
I
that-
wouldn't want to,
I was watching that with my.
Maybe snooze fest then.
but I watched it with
Top of
my
snooze fest?
dad.
Top of snooze fest or bottom of we not here?
Just put in snooze fest for now,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then we'll see how it turns out. What is next, Santo?
The next final is Bayern Dortmund 2013.
That's a hot. That's
I
hot.
don't
That's high.
Man, that's hot.
Do I remember much about it?
Is that
No,
high?
but-
I don't.
That's the goal line
This is the one-
clearance. That's the Robin winner in extra time.
Yeah,
extra
the
time?
87th
Or
minute.
yeah, late on in the game.
Buzzer beater basically to win
Yeah.
the Champions League.
2013 is a little bit out of our like
There's
clearness, but we've watched this game back and it's
I don't
there's
know.
moments
special
there's
one.
Might
moments
have to do
that,
that right now.
You're pulling out the
Guys,
highlights here.
that was 12
no
years
sure
ago.
absolutely. There's
We were
you
what?
said the
We were
goal
not
line
even 10
clearance.
yet.
Who was it?
We're
The
not-
goal line clearance was it Subotic?
Nevin
What
Subotic.
you know about him?
Oh my
And
god.
but that Dortmund team was very good. I remember,
Bro,
they had
yes.
Lewa.
Ribery,
Lewa,
Robin. Is that? Wait, is that who's in net? Weidenfeller?
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, Weidenfeller.
No, that's low key ball knowledge, bro.
Was it Schmelzer left back?
Yep.
Y-
This is peak Dortmund, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Blaszczykowski was in there too.
Oh
Bro,
yeah, never.
That's a
forget.
guy who pull a need right now. Fucking Yaka, baby.
So just based off the names on that pitch, even though actually no, it was a good final. Let's be honest. I'm
It
down
was.
to put it in huge final because just based off the names we have here.
oh,
Yes. Let's
look,
put it in.
look at this lineup. Piszczek, bro.
Piszczek.
There's another one. Piszczek, Schmelzer. Remember
Was it Subotic,
Grosskreutz?
Hummels?
Do you guys remember Kevin Grosskreutz?
Yeah, left wing.
Yeah, apparently he's a right
Who's
back now.
CDM? Gundogan's there. He scores.
Gundo and Sven
And Bender?
Lars? Sven.
Sven.
Sven Bender,
And then who's the
Royce,
cam? Royce? Yeah,
Leva.
no, crazy team. They also
And you
had
look
Nuri
at that
Sahin.
Bayern.
Nuri
just
Shahin
They
came
also
on.
had Nuri Sahin on the bench too.
Yeah.
And look at that
Yeah,
Bayern
yeah,
team,
yeah.
bro. That Bayern team's special
Oh, it's
as well.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Read
No.
out that lineup real quick.
Was that's Alaba's first year or like?
Yeah,
first year?
Alaba,
Give
Dante,
us something like that.
Boateng, Lom, fucking Xavi Martinez, bro.
Yeah, Schweinsteiger's still there.
Schweinsteiger,
Yeah.
Muller,
Was it
Robin,
Mandzukic
Ribery,
scores?
Mandzukic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Xavi Martinez, not Xavi. Xavi.
I think the nostalgia is kind of driving this final up, but it's still very good. Like you have the buzzer beater, you have
Oh yeah, let me
Both
actually
both
watch.
teams actually score, which is very rare nowadays apparently.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll put it in huge final. I don't mind that.
Yeah, 100%. Mandzukic loves a Champions League final goal.
He
What's
does.
Next?
Next up is Liverpool, Madrid, 2018.
2018.
Now,
Oh,
am I
this,
crazy?
This is a contender. This
Am
is
I
a-
crazy?
This is a contender for GOAT. Now, the competition in the final, it was 1-1 at one point, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, you had crazy narratives.
Was it 1-1 or was it 2?
It was 1-1. It was Mane tying it up.
right.
I
He
don't
tied it
remember
up
who
or-
scored the first goal, but then it was the Bale bicycle kick,
Benzema scored the first goal.
and then
Oh, this is
it,
go.
and then it was the
Yeah,
the
Benzema-
Karius
but
disaster
the
class.
first mistake of Karius is Benzema.
yes,
he rolls the ball.
Oh my god!
So I think
yes.
Which low key, would have that gotten disallowed in today's game?
no, because he didn't have a handle on it.
I don't know.
No, I know,
it's
but because
weird,
like,
bro.
did he
No, no,
impede
no.
the?
Weird.
I don't know.
No.
This one's go.
No, it's not goal. I don't. I think there's one more final in here.
Which one, bro?
I'm looking at Barca Juve
Yeah, I was
2015.
gonna say
I think
No,
that's my
no,
goal.
this one's
no,
so clear.
I'm going
one's
this one.
So
I'm going-
clear.
City out here
Yeah.
now.
This one's so clear.
Are you serious?
It's
a
the
city I
Barca
hate.
Yes, I'm
Glazer.
serious.
It's the
That
Barca
is
Glazer
nostalgia.
and the Juve
That is
fan.
That's not
nostalgia.
nostalgia.
Barca
That is
Glazer and the Juve
nostalgia.
fan.
Look at
Yes,
this is
me and you
prime
were
Glaze.
locked.
Nostalgia.
Hey, we're
Prime
never
Glaze.
locked in. We're locked in today.
We're
Let's
not
go.
putting. We're
This
not.
is in the Barca kit.
We're not putting a final that has 2 goalkeeper mistake at the root of
But that's
2
what
goals.
makes it so
That's
good.
the entertainment.
You don't
It's
understand.
entertaining.
That was the most entertaining final I've ever watched in my fucking
put
life.
that possible
Ah,
Bro,
Go.
if you are just prioritizing quality of football, then put fucking Intercity high up on the list. It was not.
Yeah,
it was
good point.
Entertainment wise, which is what the game and watching sports is about.
Good point.
There is nothing
I'm
beating
not-
2018,
I am not
bro.
touching GOAT with this final.
Oh my
We're
God.
not nearing that. I'm sorry.
Also, you want to talk about quality of football? Look at the players on that pitch.
And-
Look at the
bro.
players on
and-
the Juve Barca
Of
pitch.
course, but you can say that for both.
No, you
say
can't.
That
No,
for both.
and narrative of that whole Champions League, which I know we're not doing, but the narrative of the whole Champions
Repeat Ronaldo's last game for Real Madrid.
Not only that, the Roma comeback, and then the Liverpool 7-6, and then them losing in the final because of Karius after, bro, the narratives in that final were fucking
Wasn't that the year
top
after?
tier. What?
The 7-6.
No.
No,
Was it?
No.
No.
Against Barca?
no. This
No.
is 7-6 against
7-6
Roma.
against
Oh,
Roma.
yeah, yeah,
Roma.
okay,
After
okay.
Roma beat
Sorry,
Barca.
sorry.
Yeah.
Poor Roma, man.
Sure, the narrative, yes, but
That was a Roma
You
down.
wanna
They
talk about-
beat
you wanna
Liverpool
talk about-
beat City
They
5-1
beat
on
Centurion
Ag.
cities, bro. Oxlade Chamberlain.
5-1 on
you
Ag.
want to talk about
And they
quality on the pitch in a
lost.
final. There's nowhere else to look at than the 2015 final, and on both teams too.
Yeah, but we
First of all-
shouldn't prioritize
First of all,
that
this
over
is
everything
prime
else, bro.
MSN, the top level that it has
course,
ever been.
it is.
Neymar is looking like he's nearing Messi levels.
Ronaldinho.
No, Ronaldinho's not in 2015. No.
No, like he's
Oh,
Ronaldinho
levels.
levels.
Yeah. Then you have a midfield 3 of Rakitic, Iniesta, and Busquets. I mean, that's simply incredible. And then on Juventus, you have Pogba in there. You have Marquisio.
Marquisio,
You have
Pirlo.
Chiellini,
Right.
Barzagli.
Pirlo.
Buffon is in there. Pulls out some great saves during that final as well. Pirlo's in there.
I
too.
agree. That was a fucking
Tevez.
fantastic final too.
Tevez up
It
top.
was
Come on, bro.
But the best
Come
goal,
on, dude.
the best goal
Come
we've
on.
ever seen
one of the best goals of all time.
in a final.
Of all time.
That man Zukic goes up there too.
That was 2017.
That was 2017. Yeah.
Save it.
That was 17. But
No, not
no,
as
the
good
Bale.
as this one.
Yeah, no.
But the Bale one to take the lead,
Against the grain,
the eventual winner of the
I know.
game.
Like
Come on.
even like
Oh my God.
It's a great goal.
as a
Bro,
former
come
Spur.
on.
Zidane 2002 clears.
Hey, as a former Spur also.
Maybe. Yeah, true. Bro, the narrative, the moments.
can't.
Okay, so then we'll move on.
As this game,
'Kay,
bro.
it's
I
2-2.
don't know how you don't put this as goal.
we have to.
Who's your goal right now? Barca Juve?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2-2. Put it in.
Juve fucking
Okay,
lost.
we
did
need to move
lose.
on. So put it in.
But I remember
put it in the
being more
one
interested
lower,
in that game
and then
than
we'll
this
go from
game.
there.
All right,
Oh,
put a pin in
again,
it. Let's put
I wanted Juve to
2015.
win.
Let's put 2015 in good final too, just for now.
Huge final.
and huge final,
Yeah.
and then
And then what? And then 2018 huge final as well.
Yeah.
20.
So
yeah,
our huge final tier is full. Next up is Liverpool Real Madrid 2022. Courtois masterclass after Vinny opens the score.
yeah,
from
that was an
Valverde
interesting
cross.
game. It was just a 1-0, right?
Good final, I think. Good final.
Yeah,
There's obviously Liverpool pushing for a goal throughout the entirety of the game.
Yep.
And then Courtois absolutely just shuts them out. Probably one of the best goalkeeping performances in a final ever.
Ever.
yeah.
let's
there
say
were
how-
some
Oh, yeah.
crazy saves in that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Ever.
But
Okay.
I don't think it gets to huge final.
No way.
Read our tiers again.
We have GOAT, one team, huge final, good final, we not here, snooze fest.
It could be good final
I think it's good final, mid-tier good final.
for now.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
For now,
weird
good
heroes
final.
I don't think it touches huge final. It's not at that level. It's a 1-0
Yeah.
game, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah.
No.
But
We gotta start putting some ones in the bad.
yeah, and the bad. I mean, some bad ones are coming up. Don't worry. Don't
Very
you
bad
worry.
ones
yeah.
are coming
So
up.
we're saying good final for this.
Yeah,
Liverpool
sure.
Madrid 2022.
I couldn't even remember this Vinny goal, to be honest.
Next up is actually another decent one. City Inter 2023.
Good final.
No, we can put that in We Not Here.
We not here.
You think so?
Because
Damn.
besides the
And
one goal,
that's my pure bias. Though.
besides the one Rodri goal, what else happened in that game?
Oh, what
Lukaku
happened?
disaster
Lu-
class. I remember that.
Lukaku could have scored 3 goals easily. Easily 3 goals. Could have been 3-1.
Mhm.
Inter played very, very good. City did not play that good. And I don't know how Inter didn't win that game, but it could be we not here because City won.
Would you take? Because we have Real Madrid Dortmund 2024 in good final. So would you take City Inter over that game? That's the question.
No.
So we want to demote Real Madrid Dortmund to we not here, and then promote City Inter to good
No, I
final?
want City
No,
Inter and We Not
City.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fairs.
Okay.
1-0. 1-0.
Yeah.
1-0 came.
And
before, so I
also,
don't think that one was.
again, this is
Barella played.
the game momentum, which doesn't matter, but
Mm.
can't watch the whole game in a minute here. It was pretty much all City and then 2 big spikes, 2 big pushes from Inter.
Yeah.
Pep's AI ball can be a little boring sometimes.
Yeah, it can be.
I think that's what has to do with
Yeah.
We're not here.
the lack of spectacle in this final, probably.
Yeah.
And like this is the one thing about City that they never done it, and then they did it.
Inter defended so well against that City team,
Yeah.
and then they had their chances, and
And it was
close.
also like from a pure bias
Okay.
standpoint, like I did not watch this game live because I just couldn't stomach it. Could not stomach it.
Right? That's embarrassing. Actually, I don't think I watched the Tottenham game live either.
shit.
The
He's saying
Tottenham,
this
the
about
Tottenham, the Tottenham
not being able to
Liverpool
watch
final?
City in the
Yeah.
final.
Or
I'm-
Tottenham,
I'm
not Tottenham.
claiming
Tottenham.
Inter as
Yeah.
my team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's 2 different.
Next up on the
ones.
list is Barca Juve 2015. We've already done that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
agreed that it goes into GOAT.
No, we didn't.
I'm joking.
Good.
And so the next one is Real Madrid Atletico 2016. I think it was 1-1, and they won in pens for their. It's the one after the Decima. It's the second Real
Yeah.
Madrid.
This is-
2016. 2016.
Yeah.
What do we have left?
Not a great game.
Shout out one friend, bro.
We
Missed the
not here?
penalty.
One friend, bro.
Yeah, we not here because I think we're full for good finals soon.
Who scored in that game?
Oh, that's a great question.
Oh, I don't remember.
Minus money's on Ronnie. That's my
Was it
bet.
nil? I think it was just
Griezmann
was it just
Griezmann
nil
missed
nil.
a pen that game.
It might have just been
No,
nil
it was
nil.
1-1. It was. I remember
was
it was
1-1?
1-1. I
What-
don't remember.
what-
2014 was 1-1.
You can fact.
Or
You have the fact check.
What is it? 2014?
2016.
2016.
16.
2016.
2016 was also 2014 was also 1-1,
It
but
was
they won in
1-1.
extra
Who
time.
scored?
No. Carrasco and Ramos. Why the fuck did I
What
say
time?
it
What
like
time was
that?
Ramos goal?
15th minute.
In Carrasco?
79.
Why don't I remember this?
Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
This is one of the ones where I, don't
remember the
really have a
pens. I
memory.
remember watching the
I really
pens.
don't have a memory that much of
It
it.
was one friend off the post, Ronaldo winning penalty.
Saul.
That's all I remember from that game.
Gabby. Y'all remember Gabby?
Gabby.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Who else? Remember the guy that played for Bilbao also, Garcia.
Javi Garcia?
No.
Garcia.
Look at the
Something
lineup.
Garcia.
Look at the lineup. Look at the lineup.
2014, I think he
remember.
played for Atletico. He was a decent player for Atletico.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No? Okay. Anyways, so what? We not
Fernando
here?
Torres playing that game.
Augusto
Wow.
Fernandez? What the fuck is that?
We not here? 2016.
I guess.
'Cause I won't be there. I won't be there to rewatch it. We won't.
Thomas Party came on in that game.
Oh my god.
There's no way, dude. Wow.
Kraken player.
Wow.
what do we got next year?
Next up is PSG Bayern. No, sorry. Madrid Atletico 2014, La Decima.
That one is.
This
is a
one
good
might be
final.
GOAT.
Whoa.
Just based off of.
Don't talk to me about narrative. Don't talk to me about narrative.
Okay, I was going to
Don't
say.
talk to me about
Can't play that
narrative.
card, can ya?
If you want to talk about iconic moments, that final is the most iconic moment of all time. Was it 93 something? I should know this. 93.
90, yeah, 90,
50
93rd
something.
minute, whatever.
Ramos scores that last minute header after
Yeah.
to tie it, and then they would go on
That
to
is
win.
massive.
They
be
go on to
fair.
win 4-1 in extra time.
Yeah.
The
Diego
reason why I
Godin,
don't think
bro.
it's in huge final or GOAT is because those 90 minutes after
snooze fest.
after Atletico score the first goal, which is what in
Yeah.
the 15th something minute.
36.
Sorry,
36.
36. So those 45 minutes after that, not great, not great.
Yeah.
But you do have to look at the iconic moment that came from that.
I
goal,
remember
or
this is
from
the
that game.
first Champions League final I remember clearly. And this was peak Ronaldo glaze, of course, as I'm coming up. So that was naturally a Madrid fan by extension at this moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so defeated by that time, by the time we got to the 90th minute, that I had stepped outside because I couldn't bear watching Real Madrid lose. So that I'm like chilling outside,
Well,
looking
you're
up
Real
the
Madrid fan a
clouds.
little bit, no?
And then eventually I come back inside and my dad is like, Real Madrid scored. Ramos, oh my God. And I go insane.
That's
Yeah, that's the same.
So you were a Real Madrid fan.
At that time I was.
Wow.
I was.
Honestly, no.
You know what,
That's
fair.
like me. He's a Ronnie fan.
No,
That's like me now. I'm a Barella and Bastoni
You know
fan.
what? Fair.
So I'm an Inter fan.
I have a Manchester.
I was a
United,
Ronaldo fan more.
I have a Manchester United ball because of Van Persie. So
Good final.
Van Persie's
Good
your
final.
We have one spot left in good final.
Good
He
final.
got me into football.
We have some
yeah.
stinkers
Yeah.
coming up, lads. We have
Okay.
some real
good final,
stinkers
good
coming
final,
up.
good final.
PSG Bayern 2020.
Snooze.
I'm
Yeah.
sleeping.
Snooze.
I'm
Who
sleeping.
scored the goal again?
Yeah.
Coleman.
Taking melatonin. and I'm
Coleman
going to
header.
bed.
Well, yeah. 'cause
Coleman
obviously-
against
No,
PSG.
But it's more than that. It's
Oh,
more
It
than
was the
Yeah.
Mbappe miss, I
the
remember.
Mbappe miss.
Couple
the
of
fact that
Neuer
there's, I'm
saves.
sorry, but it has to do with part the fact that there's no fans in the stadium.
Yeah, it's a bad final.
Yes,
That's
put it
it's
in
a
snooze fest.
really
Put it in
bad
snooze.
Might
final.
be at the bottom of snooze fest.
And it could be. I know. There's one more.
Actually,
The last name on here is bottom. Madrid Juve 2017. Oh, that's a good final.
That's a
That was
great.
good.
That's a
We're gonna have to move things around.
fantastic.
See,
final.
how do you guys
Final.
know it so quickly?
We
Yeah.
just watched
It's
the
the
highlights.
4-1.
2017.
Oh, I was.
Oh, you
That's
were
the
locked
Mandzukic-
in on Brad.
The Mandzukic,
sorry.
Bicey,
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
final.
right.
Ronnie slotted that.
2 goals.
2
Ronaldo,
goals,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh wait, this is the
Good
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo brace.
Ronaldo brace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This might be
Purple
huge.
kit,
This
noodle
might be-
hair
guys, this
Ronaldo.
might be huge
Purple
final.
kit, yeah, noodle
it
hair.
could.
Do we
It's
have?
it's a big contender for huge final.
Okay. Well, we have one more spot.
Okay, no, we need to
No, we
decide
don't.
now what we're putting at
Fuck,
GOAT.
Bro, it's the GOAT one is
This,
the.
save that for later. Save it for later.
We
Let's
can't.
get the stinkers
No,
out
put
the
that
way.
huge final also. 'cause
Let's get the stinkers out the
Then
way.
you choose one of the huge finals to go.
Okay.
Okay.
So Madrid, Juve 2017 is huge final.
Buffon had a
For now.
4.7 on FOMO this game.
Yeah, you should have watched
out,
what
Fabio.
happened. 'Cause
Yeah, he didn't have a great
Oh
game.
my God! This is when Danny Alves was on Juve.
That's Casemiro
That's
from like half
crazy.
scores a deflection goal that slowly just
Yeah.
dips
Talk
right
to
under
me
his
about
hand.
the stinkers, Anto.
The last name on this list.
No, it's as low as you can. I
Oh
know
my
what you're
God,
saying.
this is the worst final, Champions League final ever.
Thank God.
Ever.
Thank
Mhm.
God.
Like we're setting up a tent and we're sleeping
Yeah.
very
Obviously,
cold.
Tottenham.
obviously it's Tottenham Liverpool.
Yep.
Tottenham Liverpool
Yes.
2019.
Disgusting. I can't believe
Disgusting.
those fucking bitches almost won a fucking UCL. See, this is how you know.
But you were hating on United when they finally did win a trophy.
Should have been Juve there.
Yeah, but this.
So you were-
What do
you
mean?
were-
Should have been. We lost
do
to
you mean?
Ajax, who then lost to Liverpool. No, yeah, Liverpool.
The semifinals
To
leading
Tottenham.
up to that final, historic. But the final itself
It was awful. It
Stinker.
was awful,
Tottenham.
terrible. But when
And that was a fantastic knockout stage in general. I remember that.
Mm.
2019 was a great Champions League year until
Was that Ronaldo hat trick
That was
against Atletico?
yes,
Yeah.
and then they went out to Ajax.
Ajax.
Went out
To
to
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Liverpool had to come back against Barcelona.
I saw something on Twitter as Onana, his 2 most iconic European exits were against Tottenham, against Ajax against Tottenham for Ajax
Yeah.
in 2019 and the other day.
I would argue his most iconic going out in the Champions League was last year with like 10 stinkers in the group stage.
Yeah, true. That was bad.
That was bad. He single-handedly
that was funny.
knocked us out.
But no, that final. Oh my God! If there's anyone out there that wants
The
to rewatch
penalty
that
off
final,
VAR was
Don't.
so fucking
Dead at the
terrible.
bottom.
dead at the bottom, like zero
Dead at the
bottom.
bottom, dead
All
at
right,
the
so let's go bottom up. What we have.
That was background noise when I was doing homework. That's how bad that final was.
It was bad. It was bad. Okay, bottom of Snooze Fest. We have Liverpool Tottenham 2019.
Yes.
Then we have PSG Bayern 2020. City Chelsea 2021. From 2019 to 2021, we had the 3 worst finals in this list. Then moving on to We Not Here,
Crazy.
we have 2. 1, 2. City Inter 2023 and Real Madrid Atletico 2016.
Oh yeah, because you only did 12, right? You didn't do 13.
Yeah, there's 13 spots on the list. That's
So you-
why.
that's
Is there
fine.
13 spots on the list?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
1 goal plus 3 in each. So whatever, it's fine.
City Bayern 2012 or Chelsea Bayern 2012.
Drogba! That's a high one as well.
that one's
a high one,
decent.
too.
That one's
Let's
decent.
just add
we
that
only
one.
have We Not Here left.
No, but we can move things around.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Chelsea.
So what's moving down then? It's a good final.
That's a good
at
final.
least.
It's
It's a good final. At
it's a good
least
final at
penalties
least.
as well. That's
Penalties
that's
as well. Peter
that's
Cech saves
potential-
a pen in extra time too.
That's a fucking fantastic final, actually.
That's a great final. It might be a huge
It
final.
might be a huge final. So what are we moving
Huge
down?
finals.
What are we moving down?
Okay. We
It
can
might-
do.
It's even a GOAT contender.
Okay, from the good finals, what are we moving down? We have Real Madrid Dortmund 2024. We can move that.
Definitely can
we
move
can
that
move
down.
that down.
Yes.
We have Liverpool Real Madrid 2022. We can also move that down
Yeah.
if we really wanted to.
No,
And
the Dortmund Real game.
we have Madrid Atletico 2014 La Decima. That we can keep a good final because there's still that iconic moment.
Yeah.
So what?
Sure. I'm
Real
already,
Dortmund.
I'm honestly lost
Yeah.
at this
I'm a
point.
little zoned out.
The fact that I don't have the graphics.
No, I just
makes
like
it
you
hard.
could just say the name. I can't hear the names and think of the thing that
I don't have the
easily-
graphics. It's kind of hard to visualize here.
Yeah.
But let's move
Real Dortmund down.
Real Dortmund down to We Not Here. And then Chelsea Bayern. Just top a good final.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So now we have 4 huge finals that we need to move, and we need to move
One
one
to
into
go.
GOAT.
I'll concede, but I think it should be
No.
Okay.
It's 2018, bro.
it's
I do
not.
agree.
It's 2018.
I don't
The
think it is.
Bale bicycle kick we will be telling our grandkids about.
To be fair, that
I went ape shit crazy.
The
at
Neymar
that
last
final.
minute goal to seal the title, and then the
Bro,
whistle gets
as
blown
a
at the end there.
neutral,
As a neutral, I
as
think
a neutral, you're getting more hype for 2018. I'm sorry. Like 2015, there's nostalgia in that because you look back and that was peak
prime
life, bro.
I think
That was
yeah, I was
peak
gonna say,
life.
MSN.
Prime
Prime
MSN.
MSN.
As a
like,
neutral, you're
bro.
not watching any better football than them
You're not.
at all.
No, bro. Okay, but the actual quality of the final, objectively, you are having a better time going back and watching 2018 than you are going back and watching 2015.
think you are.
And nobody could chat shit to me
I
about
don't
that.
think you are.
I'm
Juve-
dead serious,
Juve
bro.
got cooked, so-
2018 was double the fucking event
I
that
agree with
2015
him.
was.
I think you put it.
I get it. There's
for the
so much.
2018 one.
There's so much
Concede.
nostalgia, bro. There's
guy just
so much
conceded, man.
nostalgia in 2015.
Hey.
I get that. It was peak life, bro. I remember fucking F2 freestylers cutting a promo for the Champions League
What is
final
it?
before that. I even remember the ball being peak. That was peak life, bro. Prime road to Shaw at that moment too. I was playing FIFA 15, fucking running up the Man United FIFA 15 career mode, making YouTube videos in 5th grade. I remember that time. It was peak life. Peak life. And that was a great Champions League final, but it was not better than 2018. You cannot tell me it was. There were fantastic moments in 2015, but it does not compare to 2018.
I think it does.
I think based off his long-winded argument alone, I feel like you have to put it up there.
I already put it there because he conceded.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
Conceded.
concede.
My fucking boy.
I'm sorry,
did
I can't.
concede.
My
concede.
fucking boy.
I just can't.
That's 3-1. Yeah, that works.
So much passion in this.
All right.
I conceded.
Snooze Fest.
I was on your side, you bitch.
I know.
Snooze Fest. Liverpool, Tottenham 2019. PSG, Bayern 2020. City, Chelsea 2021. We Not Here. Real Madrid, Dortmund 2024. Real Madrid, Atletico 2016. And City, Inter 2023. Good final. Liverpool, Real Madrid 2022. Real Madrid, Atletico 2014. La Decima. And this is so hard to read.
This is in one ear out the other.
Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
Chelsea, Bayern 2012. It's for
We'll
the
have the
viewers.
graphic.
It's for the viewers,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
Chelsea,
listener.
Bayern 2012. Then huge final. We have Bayern, Dortmund 2013. Madrid, Juve 2017. And Barca, Juve 2015. And then our GOAT, unfortunately, is Liverpool, Madrid 2018.
I think that's a fair list.
Solid list.
That's fair.
Good
It's
list.
a
That's
great
fair.
list, lads. You know what? We record on Thursday. We ranked the top Champions League finals
What
of
was
the
it, the last
past-
13?
The last 13
Yeah.
since 2013.
Uh-huh.
The last Champions League finals, put them in a tier list. No like official moving of whatever things, but like if you had to place this somewhere on the list, where is it going?
What a dumb question.
Okay, take your bias out.
No,
of
I'm
it,
not
bro.
taking my bias away. This is the GOAT. This is the best. Oh, what a good final.
2018. No,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get it.
I was looking back, like Loki 2017 is up there too. We did it dirty. The 4-1.
Where do we put it?
We put a good final, I think.
Good
I
final.
think so. Yeah. Poor from us.
Well, you know why? Because it wasn't that close of a game for
Yeah,
a
but
lot
I
of-
mean, you have the Mandzukic, Bicey.
Ronaldo brace. I
Yeah.
remember that final. That was a great time.
But I think I would put it in GOAT final. This is the best. The
Yeah, we
most
had-
comfortable final I've ever watched.
Huge final was Bayern versus Dortmund 2013. Barca versus Juventus 2015.
Yeah.
Real Madrid versus Juventus 2017. So that was a huge final, not good final.
Okay.
Does it go in that
Yeah,
category of
we
final?
can what was the other one? La Decima? Huge final?
La Decima wasn't good final.
Okay.
The B tier.
Okay.
I think that's where this goes. Good final,
Good final.
certainly not a weak.
Historic final, first of all.
Obviously, bro. There's obviously
Yeah.
that. However, as a neutral, you would have hoped for a bit of a closer game.
Yeah, sure. I don't think the
obviously,
neutrals had a bad
think-
time.
No, I think this game goes down in infamy the same way that like Germany's 7-1 against Brazil goes down in infamy.
Wow.
You know?
That much?
Like it's remembered
Right.
because of how dominant it was.
Yeah.
But as you're watching it live,
Mhm.
you're not going, "Oh my god, this is insane because it's so close." If anything, you're only going, "Oh my god, this is insane
Because
because
it's not close.
one team is so much better than the other." But I'm sorry, as a neutral, when one team is so much better than the other, it cannot go and go to a huge final.
Sure.
You know, it's a good final. In your heart, it is the goat of goats. It will always be. I'm sure.
I'm remembering this day for the rest of my life.
Of course.
Yeah.
I asked you the first thing I asked Antoine when he walked in my house today. I said, "Best day of your life?"
Absolutely.
You think so?
I mean, World Cup 2018 was big. I was a little young though. I don't think.
I'll ask you the same thing on your wedding day, buddy.
Oh yeah, that'll top it. Obviously, come on.